Sometimes rebuilding life around God seems impossible, doesn't it? There's an enemy out there who does not want you to rebuild your life around God. He looks at your life, he looks at the ruined parts of your life, and he wants you to get used to it. He wants you to get accustomed to living in the ruin. Discouragement is a satanic attack. And it's a powerful one, and it works. And too many of us, just like the people of Israel, have been crushed by it. We need hope. But what kind of hope could possibly stand against an enemy like that? Nehemiah gives hope to hopeless people by telling them, we have got a God who's bigger than that. And he gives them the hope that they need by telling them, even though there's nothing they can do about their ruins, that they're not hopeless. Because, and only because, they have a God who is mightier than the ruins and mightier than the enemy who caused the ruins. You want to know where hope is in brokenness, where hope is in the ruins, even those deeply, deeply ruined parts of your lives? It's right there. A God who's bigger, a God who's stronger, a God who's not intimidated by the weak, empty threats of a weak enemy. And I love what Nehemiah says to the enemy. This is what we need to respond when discouragement comes our way, when the enemy attacks us and says, you're hopeless, your life is beyond repair. This is what we need to respond, what Nehemiah does. When they try to discourage him and scare him, this is what he says. He says, our God will make us prosper, and we will rebuild, and there is nothing you can do about it. And I believe that, and I trust that my God is bigger than you, and he's bigger than your king, and he's bigger than your discouragement, and he will crush you. We've grown accustomed to defeat. We know our lives are a wreck. We know there's brokenness. We know there's sin. We feel like it's insurmountable. We know there's nothing we can do about it. And yeah, the enemy is too strong for you, but he is not too strong for Jesus. You know how he proved that? When he died, and he came back from the dead. There is no power over him. If you are in Christ, nobody, nothing holds power over you. That's the good news about Jesus, that our lives are wrecked and broken, but that we're not hopeless because of him. God will cause us to prosper. God will rebuild his people, and there is nothing Satan can do to stop it. And that's hope for hopeless people. That's the good news of Jesus.